Hi again. Right now, we're going to discuss and go over the protection from evil spell for both the cleric and the mage class. And I just want to say that nothing was changed from the original stat blocks for the spell. They both cast them exactly how they're supposed to be cast in the player's handbook, whether it's first or second edition, whichever one you want to follow. However, it's always been the description of the spell that's been a pain in the ass. And this is how I currently run it. And I say currently because over the years we've had arguments and everything at our table. I'd rather not go over that. This is just what we're doing. The protection from evil spell creates a 1 foot invisible barrier on the recipient of the spell. It then protects against contact, see below, of creatures that are of an enchanted or conjured evil nature. These creatures are hedged out unless attacked by melee combat by the spell recipient. All evil creatures or controlled hedged out, excuse me, all evil creatures or controlled, hedged out or not, attack the protected recipient of the protection from evil spell at -2 onto hit rolls. And saves are made by the protected recipient at +2. There is no actual list of enchanted creatures of an evil nature, but here's the current ruling. And I have to stop this just for a second. This is where Dragon's Foot came in mightily, and I'd like to thank them again. Also, I'd like to thank the original basic D&D. I think it was the hardcover book that was finally published at the end of its run. Can't remember the name of it. I also took information from that. The enchanted, excuse me, the enchanted creatures are those which are magically summoned, animated, controlled, as with suggestion, charm person, or magic jar, or one that can only be damaged by magical weapon. If any creature is gated, conjured, summoned, or created, then the spell works against it. Lycanthropes are not considered enchanted creatures. Undead that can be damaged by silver or magic weapons are not enchanted creatures and therefore not hedged out, but still attack at -2 if they are of evil alignment, which of course they are. Hedged out creatures cannot hit the protected recipient in melee combat unless firstly attacked by melee or spell. Another way the creature could also ignore the barrier is if forced into its effective area by being cornered. Launched attacks are spells, thrown boulders, missile weapons, etc. To hit rolls are made at -2, and saving throws by the protected creature are at +2. The cleric, mage, or spell recipient can move with the spell. Charmed or controlled teammates are considered enchanted creatures. Creatures with magic resistance can attempt, without taking any action, I may add, to break through the spell's protection. A check versus the monster's magic resistance versus the level of the caster. Example, an 8th level cleric is faced off against 2 Vrock demons, each having 50% magic resistance. 11 minus 8 equals 3. So an added 15% is added to the creature's magic resistance. Each Vrock has a 65% chance to break through the cleric's protection from evil barrier and simply able to ignore it. And the barrier does not disintegrate or the spell does not end. It just simply doesn't work for that creature. And is able to attack normally, or if failing, can cast spells, again, -2, +2 saving throw for the cleric. Or hurl rocks at -2 to hit. So there we have it. I'm not 100% happy with the very ending of that spell thing, But this is how I'm currently running my game, and luckily we don't have to cover it often. Have a great day. Such a pain, such a pain.